Welcome to another RSR. Tonight we are predicting the 2025 Concacaf Caribbean Cup third place game and the final, and the 2025 Concacaf Central American Cup final. We are predicting all three ties because we have no time to predict these ties when next week comes around, because there's an MLS game on Monday and these ties start on Tuesday. So we're doing it now, but we've already, of course, predicted the MLS conference semi-ties. We already did that when the round ended there. So, okay, it's fine. With that being said, next week, the first legs of these three ties will be played. We also, so Tuesday, I think the Caribbean games, Wednesday Central American Cup, Thursday Egg Bowl, Friday prediction video, MLS prediction video, Saturday possible MLS playoff. I don't know. Conference finals, we'll see. Grand Prix, Qatar Grand Prix next Sunday. No, I'm not doing a double with the Vancouver game for the Las Vegas Grand Prix. Maybe unadvertised, but not advertised. Either way, Predicción de la Copa Caribeña de la Concacaf 3 puesto partido y final, y predicción de la Copa Centroamericana de la Concacaf final. With that being said, we will begin starting with the third place game of the Caribbean Cup. We have Defense Force FC versus Cibao FC. Defense Force FC contra Cibao FC. Yes, Defense Force beat Cibao during the group stage. That was a rotated Cibao. I don't think Cibao makes that mistake again. I don't. I think over two legs, Cibao is the better team. I don't think Lightning strikes thrice or enough to where if it strikes 2 out of 3 times, Defense Force beats Cibao. I don't. I think Cibao's the better team. They're probably very disappointed with themselves being at the third place level. I mean, they have only themselves to blame. They kind of let O&M run their show. I know they know each other well, but kind of have your own selves to blame, but it is what it is. Either way, for me, I still think Cibao's the team who wins out of these two, and Cibao will be the team going to the CONCACAF Champions Cup over Defense Force, because I just think Cibao's the better team. It's going to be tough to see Defense Force beat Cibao 2 out of 3 times or 3 out of 3 times. It just is. Especially a non-rotated Cibao. But who knows? Maybe they do it again. Maybe Lightning strikes thrice and somebody gets burnt to a crisp. I don't know. Either way, there you go. The Caribbean Cup final. La Final de la Copa Caribeña. Mount Pleasant FA versus O&M FC. Mount Pleasant FA contra OEM FC. For me, I have Mount Pleasant. I think Mount Pleasant wins this final. They are the team who they got all 12 points in the group stage. They won their semifinal. For me, they're a team that they're very hard to beat. They're very hard to beat when they are on an equal footing. Mount Pleasant had the stronger group, I'd presume, or at least on paper. And they didn't seem to have many banana peels thrown their way on their road to this final. O&M FC, well, let's also remember O&M FC was in defense in Mount Pleasant's group, finishing second. Mount Pleasant and O&M, they played each other, and Mount Pleasant won, because they got all 12 points. They won. they probably have less belief than Defense Force does, is where I was going with that. They couldn't win. They did not win over Mount Pleasant. So it's going to be tough for them to believe that they can, I think. Mount Pleasant FA is the better team of the two. It's been proven the whole way through. Mount Pleasant, I think, easily wins this final. I think wearing a suit for this final, the second leg, is going to be meaningless because I think we're going to know by the first leg, the end of the first leg, who's winning this tournament, at least on the Caribbean side. Mount Pleasant wins the Caribbean Cup. Mount Pleasant ganador de la Copa Caribeña de la Concacaf. Mount Pleasant gets the round of 16 bye. O&M will go to the Champions Cup. We knew that already, but in the first round, starts in the first round. Defense Force does not make it. Cibao will be in the first round. The final of the Central American Cup, La Final de la Copa Centroamericana de la Concacaf, CSD Xelajú MC versus LD Alajuelense. Alajuelense going for a back-to-back-to-back. Wow. I know we're all surprised. CSD Xelajú MC contra LD Alajuelense. LD Alajuelense, posible tricampeonato de la Copa Centroamericana de la Concacaf. There it is. But for me, I think Xelaju's a solid side, but again, it's an underdog versus a champion. It's an underdog versus a favorite. Again, the first one, Alajuelense won, underdog versus a favorite. The year after, it was a rematch between Esteli and LD Alajuelense, but Alajuelense were the defending champions. Esteli had a really good 2-year run, but still an underdog. Again, Xelajú underdog, Alajuelense back-to-back champion going for a tricampeonato. After knocking off the team that I thought would win, that I thought was better than Alajuelense this year, that I thought Alajuelense was lagging behind and their run was about to end because of that team. They beat that team, Olympia, and now they're back in the final. Either the Champions Curse strikes now, which, if they win, the Champions Curse is dead. I think we have to kill that line of thinking for this tournament. If Alajuelense goes tricampeon, back-to-back-to-back, three-peat, we have to kill that line of thinking. But for me, Alajuelense is the favorite, and I think they win. I think Alajuelense wins 3 straight Central American Cups. I mean, they beat Olympia, so basically right now, until they lose, I believe they're going to win. And I think that's the way to look at it, is if they're here, they're back, they're going to win. They're going to win until proven otherwise. So Alajuelense will be your champion of the Central American Cup. They will get their three-peat. La tricampeón de la Copa Centroamericana, Alajuelense. There you go. That's pretty much where I have it. Alajuelense gets the round of 16 berth, the Champions Cup again, which I think they have all 3 years of this new format, and Xelajú to the prelim round. With that being said, there you go. If you like this video, like it, share, subscribe. You know what it is. Tell your friends. Hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button. Hit that bell notification once subscribed. Send some chats on live streams. Comment on this video. Put this in playlist. Share with friends and family. All that great stuff. Tomorrow we will be live 8:30, so 8:25 Central for Vancouver Whitecaps FC versus LAFC MLS Cup Conference semifinal week. The weekend before Thanksgiving, we will know who our Final Four will be on Thanksgiving weekend. Awesome. Saturday, we have FC Cincinnati versus Inter Miami, live. Philadelphia Union versus NYCFC, live RSR. And Monday, we have San Diego FC versus Minnesota United FC, live RSR. So 3 days of 4 games. 1-1, 2-1, 1-1. Then, of course, we have our midweek Concacaf matches, and then the Egg Bowl as well on Black Friday. Oh, yeah. Prediction video Friday evening, I guess. Yeah, that's how we'll do it. But, yeah. Egg Bowls, Black Friday. Yep. With that being said, there you go. I will see you tomorrow. I'm Ryan and I'm out. Peace. See ya.